recognizing terrific kids and kids with character for this month. But Miss Wiley, our guidance counselor, will also, at the end of the ceremony, be announcing next year's Safety Patrol. So, without further ado, I'd like to introduce to you some very special people, Mr. and Miss Kyle, who are from our local Kiwanis Club, who are going to share a little bit with you about what Kiwanis is all about.
Thank you, and I'm so glad to see everyone here today. We also have with us another Kiwanis member, Miss Mary Lee, in the back, who is a familiar face to many of you around here because she works out here subbing many, many days. So she's with us today. It just worked out that way. We are so pleased to be here and be able to present this program for you. Kiwanis looks forward to doing this because we are looking at building citizens of our future. And we're looking for the students who come to school every day. They come to school on time every day. They get to work immediately when they get here and work to the very best of their own ability while they're doing their work. So working on those skills certainly helps us as adults look forward to what we are going to have for future citizens that come up to us through the years. We're excited to see everyone here today. We thank you so much for coming, and let's find out who our terrific kids are.
And just before we get started, guys, just to make a special note, for those of you who would like to watch this ceremony later, if you go to putnamschools.org and click on the YouTube channel, you can actually type in the date under Terrific Kids Ceremonies, type in today's date, and you'll get to view that online. Also, every student recognized here today will get an actual DVD copy of this ceremony to take home. So again, without further ado, we'll begin. At the end, we usually take a picture of our kids with character, and they're usually gathered up here. Today, what we'd like for you to do, kids with character, when you come up, you're going to get your award and go back over here to the bleachers to have a seat until Miss Wiley presents the Safety Patrol for next year. After that, we'll collect back here in the back and take a photograph together. Okay, without further ado, our first terrific kid is Keith French. Keith French is the terrific kid for March. He likes to help his friends and teachers. We can count on him to put away materials. At the end of the day, he is distributing backpacks to his friends. Keith is also a superhero. He often burns the candle at both ends. 1 minute he is going for the gusto, and the next minute he is giving out hugs. While making our way to the playground, Keith will frequently stop to rescue the little things like bugs, leaves, sticks, rocks, and gooey substances on the sidewalk. Like most superheroes, Keith enjoys action videos. Counting to 100 with Jack Hartman and jumping on the bed with the 5 little monkeys are amongst his favorites. One of the many great things about Keith is his big superhero smile. His smile goes from ear to ear and all the way up to his eyes. These are just a few of the things that we think make Keith a terrific kid. Love, Miss Sheffield and Miss A. There you go, Keith. Smile. Good job. Good job. Thank you. Our next terrific kid is David Shepard. Congratulations, David. David's special Terrific Kid nomination comes thanks to many qualities he possesses. David is brave. David is kind. David is trustworthy and helpful to his friends. We are so lucky to have David as part of our school family. He is so happy to be here each day, and his love for school that surrounds him rubs off on the other students. Thank you, David. You are certainly terrific. And that's from Miss Morris, Miss Manning, and your kindergarten class, but there is also an announcement from the office staff. In addition to his teacher's lovely comments, the office staff would like to add that David can always be found wearing a smile. Regardless of what is going on, he is faithful with having a positive outlook to share with everyone he meets, including strangers. His positivity and happy spirit brightens the days of everyone and is a model for others to emulate, including adults. We love you, David. You are certainly one terrific kid. Our next terrific kid is David Whitaker. David has made great progress this year and continues to work hard each day to reach his goals. I can count on David to listen and to complete his assignments. He loves to learn and he perseveres. David has a little habit that makes me smile. He continues to process information after the lesson has ended. All teachers hope their students are doing this, but I know that David does because he keeps asking questions after the lesson is over. Often he does this during our transitions. As we line up to leave the room and he walks by me, he will ask things like, Miss Cruz, did you know that 6 plus 6 is 12? Or, Miss Cruz, did you know that 100 plus 100 is 200? Miss Cruz, did you know that turtles lay eggs too? I am so glad that he continues to think about what we are learning even after that. David is a good example of an active learner. He is also a good friend to his classmates and is considerate of their feelings. He is kind. I have enjoyed watching him grow this year and look forward to seeing the amazing things he will do in the future. Congratulations, David. You are terrific. Love, Mrs. Cruz. Here you go, buddy. Smile. Good job, baby. Our next terrific kid is Liam Tavares. It is with great pleasure that I recognize Liam Tavares as March's terrific kid. Liam is a very bright, hardworking, creative, and caring student. Whether it's with blocks, Legos, or craft materials, or real wood and nails, there isn't a thing Liam can't build. Cities, bathroom cabinets, and even a door hanger to make me smile. He is truly one talented kid. Liam knows all about all of his sight words and is working above grade level in math. But my favorite thing about him is how much he truly cares about others. If someone gets hurt or even frustrated, Liam is the first one there to comfort and encourage. There aren't many 5-year-olds that show that level of compassion on a regular basis. I am proud to have Liam in my classroom and know we can look forward to wonderful things from this young man in the future. Thank you, Liam, for being truly terrific. Keep up the great work. Love, Mr. Guzman. Our next terrific kid is Jackson Broom. Congratulations, Jackson. You are terrific. All year, Jackson has been a model student. He is honest and helpful. He is friendly to everyone, including his teacher. He is happy to work hard in lessons and during center time. He always follows directions. Thank you, Jackson, for being a wonderful part of our kindergarten family. Love, Miss Manning, and your kindergarten class. Good job, baby. Smile. Congratulations. Our next terrific kid comes from Mr. Johnston's class, Madison Harmon Patrick. This month's terrific kid in Mr. Johnston's class is Madison Harmon Patrick. When Madison first thundered into our classroom, I knew right away we were in for an exciting time. Madison brings the kind of energy and determination that would make any teacher super proud. No matter how difficult the challenge that is put before her, Madison is guaranteed to give it her all. Madison, you are truly a great example of determination and perseverance. It has been an honor having you in our class. Love, Mr. Johnston. Good job, sweetheart. Wait. We got it a little crooked. Here we go. Good job, baby. Our next terrific kid is Ella Garrison. Ella enters the class each day eager to learn. She is helpful to every one of her classmates. She enjoys helping students in class log into iReady or AR. Ella is also a very hard worker. Her classwork is always done with great care. Ella is a very responsible student. I can always count on her to be a messenger to the office or another classroom. Her classmates say she is funny, caring, and is a great friend. She's an incredibly valued part of our class. Keep up the excellent work, Ella. We are so proud of you. Love, Mrs. Coates and your classmates. Congratulations, baby. Awesome job. Our next terrific kid is Eli Peffley. Congratulations, buddy. Our terrific kid this month goes to Eli Peffley for being so wonderful and terrific in and out of the classroom. Enthusiastic is just one of Eli's qualities and is what holds our class together. And he is always there guiding and leading his group and others to keep their enthusiasm high as we learn new things each and every day. Loyal is the great way to describe Eli. He is always there for his classmates in any circumstance that may arise. He is a good friend to all and includes everyone in any task he may be doing. He has such a sweet heart, and it opens up to all he comes in contact with. He truly has a heart of gold. Intuitive is another way to describe Eli. He is always aware of his surroundings and his friends. If his teammate is struggling, Eli is the first one to lend a helping hand without them even asking. He is aware of their gestures, facial expressions, and their attitudes. He just has a way about him, and that he can pick up on others' attitudes and feelings before they even say anything. He is there to encourage and give assistance if needed. These are only a few of the reasons why Eli is our terrific kid for this month. Way to go, Eli! Keep up the great work. Love, the Harvin Hippies. There you go, buddy. Smile. Good job, sweetheart. Aw. Our next terrific kid is Danica Peters. Danica was picked by her classmates as terrific kid, and I couldn't agree more. Her classmates gave many reasons for picking her, and here are just a few. First, one of her classmates felt she was very trustworthy. A second classmate felt she was hardworking, and I agree. She always completes her homework and classwork in a timely manner. And last, Danica's classmates think she is nice, kind, good, and the best in the whole world. In short, Danica makes every day a joy because she is one very terrific kid. Love, Mrs. Johnson, and your classmates. Good job, baby. Good job, baby. Our next terrific kid comes from Miss Gonzalez's class, Bailey Austin. Bailey Austin is Miss Gonzalez's terrific kid this month for many wonderful reasons. First, Bailey has got to be one of the hardest working second graders on the planet. Whether it's an easy task or one that's a bit of a challenge, the effort Bailey puts in to get the job done is superior. She doesn't give up and is willing to do more than what is asked to improve her already top-notch skills. Next, she is very well-mannered. Yes, ma'am, no, ma'am, please, and thank you are very common words spoken by Bailey. I've even heard her remind others to use these nice words as well. I really appreciate that about her. Last, Bailey is a creative thinker. She is a think outside of the box type of girl. She often uses her creativity to make some pretty awesome creations out of recycled goods or pieces of extraordinary art to share with the class. I admire her flexibility to be herself and embrace her awesomeness. Mr. and Mrs. Austin, you are certainly doing a beautiful job raising this gem of a young lady. We love you, Bailey. Love, Ms. Gonzalez. Big smile. Good job, sweetie. next terrific kid is Peyton Heft. Peyton was chosen terrific kid because of her outstanding character and her excellent citizenship qualities. We are extremely proud to have Peyton represent our class as March's terrific kid. Peyton is an exceptional young lady who is a model student and a cheerful leader in our classroom. She is thoughtful, kind, and respectful to her classmates as well as her teacher. Peyton demonstrates a genuine concern for the needs of others and recognizes her duty to contribute to making the classroom life better for her classmates. She proves this by sharing her time and materials. Peyton also accepts responsibility, not just for herself, but for the good of the entire class. If someone breaks a rule, Peyton will gently explain the rule and tell them why it's important. She also understands that good citizenship does not just look good. It means doing things for people that really help, even if it doesn't bring recognition and praise to her. Peyton does not sit around until she is asked to help. She sees the job and the job gets done. Her participation and involvement skills are something to be admired. All good citizens know you lead by example. Well, Peyton turns in her homework each day and completes her classwork with a positive attitude. She makes her AR goal each month too and has accumulated 955 points so far this year, with an average of a 96.6. Needless to say, Peyton is an honor roll student as well. She is dedicated with a strong work ethic. Peyton doesn't see obstacles, only possibilities. Peyton has a soft, charming sense of humor, and she keeps a giggle in our hearts each day. You are awesome, Peyton. We love you, and we are so proud of you. You are truly a star-rific kid. Love, Miss Johnson and the Marvelous Mustangs. There you go, sweetheart. Good job. Our next terrific kid is Connor Heath. Connor Heath was selected to be terrific kid, and we are so proud to have him represent our classroom of pirates. Connor has worked so hard to achieve this pristine honor and is extremely thoughtful to each and every one of his classmates. This young man blesses with the most sincere heart and generosity that gives him the anti-pirate reputation. Connor shares his gifts with everyone he meets. He has earned the respect and love of his teacher and his fellow classmates. Connor has displayed hard work, determination, and perseverance toward all of his academic goals. He completes each and every assignment with a positive attitude and is always willing to lend a helping hand. Connor is a problem solver with a never-give-up attitude. His joyful enthusiasm makes the plain and ordinary extraordinary. If you want a job done well, Connor is your man. He's always cheerful, accepting responsibility and eagerness, and following through with the task at hand. Connor, we are so proud of you and think you are awesome. We all love you. Love, Mrs. Saprell and the Pirates. Here you go, baby. Smile. You did good. Thank you. Good job. Our next terrific kid is Mackenzie Coleman. Dear Mackenzie, the class and I agreed that you should receive the last terrific kid of the year. You are a great citizen to represent what every teacher and classmate wishes to encounter. You have been such a pleasure to have in class. You are fun for others to be around, helpful, and at the same time, you try not to disturb your classmates' thoughts. That is a very hard act to balance. You are unassuming, and that makes you very deserving. Funny how those two words work together. Here are some quotes from your classmates that describe you. You are a good friend. You are caring, responsible, kind, and do what you're told. You never complain. You always do your homework and never move your clip. And here's my personal favorite quote. You are concentrated and never give up. Finally, you know how to lighten the mood without being obvious. You have a great sense of humor that often shows its face in your writing. And sometimes you're the only one who gets my jokes. We appreciate you, Mackenzie. Love, Mrs. Andrews and the Alligators. Our next terrific kid is Jared Cribbs. Jarrett Cribbs was chosen by the Ranger team to be their March Terrific Kid. I must say, I agree wholeheartedly with their choice. This young man is one of the hardest working kids in the class. When given an assignment, he will start working on it without any whining or complaining. He isn't bashful about asking for help when he needs it and always gives his best. Jarrett faithfully makes his AR goal every month, too. 3 months, he even made the Ranger 15-point club. You will always find him with a book or two sitting on his desk just waiting for a few minutes when he can sneak in a quick read. Jarrett's classmates had some great things to say about him. Just a few little snippets. He's kind to everyone at recess. He can be trusted with anything. He's friendly with everyone, not just one person. And he's just nice all the time. Wait, he's not just nice, he's super nice. You've done a great job with this young man, Mr. and Mrs. Cribbs. We feel very blessed to have him as a part of the Ranger team, Mrs. and Mr. Darby. There you go. Congratulations, buddy. Good job. Our next terrific kid is Whitney Black. I think your classmates are proud of you. Whitney is a terrific kid for many reasons. She shows that she is a responsible student by coming to school ready to learn. She is very responsible about turning her homework in. She demonstrates good citizenship daily. Whitney sets a good example for others by following the classroom and school rules. When it comes to class dojo points, Whitney is near the top of the list. She has earned over 300 points. I can count on her to be on track and encouraging during teamwork. She is a conscientious student and never needs reminders to complete her assignments. During class instruction, you can bet that Whitney is paying attention. Whitney's classmates describe her as caring, respectful, sweet, quiet, and smart. Keep being the awesome, wonderful friend and young lady that you are, Whitney. We love you, Miss Grider and your 3rd grade Mustang classmates. Good job, baby. Our next terrific kid is Alexis Taylor. Good job, sweetheart. Alexis was nominated as our terrific kid for the month of March. Alexis is a true joy to have in class. She is a natural go-getter who always jumps on the very task that is assigned to her. You can usually find her sitting quietly with her nose in a good book. When she isn't quietly reading, she is usually telling an animated tale about her weekend adventure, her softball game, or something fun about her many pets. Her bubbly spirit is sure to put anyone who crosses her path in a good mood. In addition to these great qualities, Alexis comes to school each day prepared and ready to learn. She is a good friend, and I can always count on Alexis to be a positive role model for our class. What a joy to get to know you this year. Always remember how truly awesome you are. You sparkle and shine, and our class would not be the same without you. Love, Mrs. Horton and your classmates. There you go. Nice job. Our next terrific kid is Ellie Freilich. Good job, sweetie. We are so lucky that Ellie came our way. She has been a wonderful addition to the 4th grade class. She fit in immediately and made a great group of friends. She is interesting and interested in everything. She is highly responsible at home and at school. She takes the initiative to ask for extra work in order to improve, and she also works cautiously, taking her time in order to complete her work correctly. The best thing? She listens, and she is eager to apply the knowledge she gains to independent assignments. Ellie reads steadily in order to reach her monthly AR goal, and this month, achieved it at mid-month, maintaining a 95% average. Keep up the great work, Ellie. Love, Miss Fuller, Mrs. Johnston, and Miss Kaufman. Here you go, baby. Come here. Good job. Thank you. Our next terrific kid is Kiara Nix. Kiara is a quiet wonder and a teacher's dream. She keeps a smile on her face and a positive energy. She is a silent leader, setting a strong example for others without bringing attention to herself. She is a great friend to those she is closest to, as well as a kind peer to her classmates. Kiara is respected by her fellow fourth graders. Her gentle demeanor makes her easy to be around. She is a thoughtful, hardworking young lady who takes her job as a student very seriously. She is responsible and reliable with her homework and gives her full effort to all endeavors. We are thankful to have had the opportunity to teach and get to know such a special young lady. Love, Ms. Fuller, Mrs. Johnston, and Ms. Kaufman. Good job, sweetheart. Good job, baby. Our next terrific kid is Kaylee Pascal. Kaylee's education is very important to her. She doesn't just listen. She focuses with her whole mind and body. It's intense. There is nothing that will prevent her from finding the path to learning. She is not content until she has mastered the problem at hand. She's not afraid to ask questions, and the questions she asks are very thoughtful and direct. She has a mature awareness of where her strengths lie and what she needs to do to improve and excel. She is simply a sweet soul with an outgoing, fun-loving personality that is hard to resist. She takes interest in others and is curious about what is happening around her. Fourth grade would not be the same without you, Kaylee. Love, Miss Fuller, Mrs. Johnston, and Miss Kaufman. Our next terrific kid is Olivia Wilson. Olivia walks through the door and her smile lights up the room. She bubbles over with enthusiasm all day long, every single day. She makes the fourth grade a better place to be. She is Olivia Wilson. Olivia always asks, "What can I do to make this better?" And then she does it. She takes initiative to improve herself at every opportunity, and we think she's pretty great to begin with. She wants to be the best Olivia she can be. She has a pure and genuine heart like we've never seen before. She eagerly lends a helping hand whenever and wherever it is needed. She truly loves her classmates and her teachers and wants the best for everyone around her, whether it is a beloved sister or a great friend. We love that Olivia is such a unique spirit. Love, Miss Fuller, Mrs. Johnston, and Miss Kaufman. Our next terrific kid is Mackenzie Cleveland. Mackenzie Cleveland was chosen to represent our class this month for Terrific Kid. Mackenzie stands out for being kind, honest, and a hard worker. When I asked Mackenzie's teachers to describe her, each of them replied without hesitation. She is a super hard worker. She works well with everyone, and she is so sweet. Mackenzie's kind nature, good manners, and always doing her best is what makes her terrific. Keep up the great work, Mackenzie. Love, Mrs. Maynard, and your classmates. Congratulations. Our next terrific kid is Jasmine Harper. This month, our terrific kid is none other than the extraordinary Jasmine Harper. Jasmine aims to please, and boy, does she. She works hard and asks for help when she needs clarification. Her work ethic is admirable. She is constantly working hard and trying to do better. Her sweet spirit is contagious. Jasmine is a friend to all. Her kindness and caring shine through in all that she does. Jasmine is also a star on the rise. With her kind heart, determination, and just plain awesomeness, nothing can stop her. Jasmine, I'm sure you know, but I need to say it. You rock. Keep being amazing, Miss Parker and your classmates. Our next terrific kid is Jacob Hines. Congratulations, buddy. What a joy. What a joy it has been having Jacob this year. His inquisitive nature and unique insight have been a great platform for class discussions. Jacob's approach to learning and his desire to be successful make him a model student. He's an avid reader, a fabulous writer, and a super math problem solver. Plus, I hear he's an amazing goalie on the soccer field. Jacob is just a well-rounded kid. I can't wait to see what the future holds for him. Thanks for being one terrific kid, Jacob. Love, Miss Simone. Good job, sweetheart. Good job, buddy. Our next terrific kid is Emily Wilson. Here's what you need to know about our terrific kid, Emily Wilson. She is gamer extraordinaire. Emily has a YouTube channel, Umbre Plays 24. She has at least 50 subscribers and is always seeking more. The theme of her channel is, guess what? Gaming. In it, she plays a variety of different games and does the occasional skit or animation. I really recommend that you check it out. In studying the various fields of engineering during science class, Emily extensively researched and made a presentation on what it would take to become a gaming engineer. I wonder if this is what Emily's future holds for her. Emily is the model of invention. She is a one-of-a-kind person, and it is that uniqueness that lets her stand out in a crowd. Yay, Emily! You are terrific and so much fun. Finn! That's an inside joke. You'll just have to ask her about that. That is from, of course, Miss Ossobrook. And the first kid with character that we would like to announce that was not here last time is being awarded for fairness. That character pillar for that month was attributed to playing by the rules and taking turns, sharing, being open-minded, listening to others, avoiding taking advantage of others, avoiding blaming others carelessly, and compromising. The student that did not get recognized last month because she was not here is Shannon Hudgens. Come on down. Congratulations. Hold it just like that. You got it? Now we'll read these and they'll come up. All right, for our kids with character for this month, we're going to read the attributes about them. They're going to all kind of accumulate up here. And then we will have them go sit back down, and then we'll bring Miss Wiley up, of course, to do our safety patrol for next year. So, for the kids with character for this month, they were recognized for being trustworthy, being honest, and helping people count on them. Trustworthiness could include, but is not limited to, the following: being honest in all settings, avoiding being deceitful, cheating, or stealing, being reliable, doing what one says he or she will do, having the courage to do the right thing, being loyal standing by your family, friends, and country. The students who have been nominated to receive the Kids with Character Award this month have exhibited these qualities and more. We are quite proud of their efforts, as this trait lends itself to becoming a great citizen in our community. The first student is Gannon Orr. There you go, sweetie. You want to come stand right over here? The next student is Isabel Pritchett. Hold this in front. Come over here by Gannon. There you go. Our next student is Daniel Martinez. Here you go, baby. Smile. Awesome. Our next student is Carly Johnson. She here? She was out there. Our next student is Jacob Hammett. Our next student and last student is Samantha Metz. Let's give all of our kids with character a round of applause for being trustworthy. All right, go sit right over here. Come sit right over here.
Look around, the changes catch your eye, and you come to realize one can make a difference. Reach out, stand out, find out what it's all about. See it all, stand tall, be there to catch them when they fall. Life is bigger than just one, but one can make a difference. Nothing changes quite as much as change, and the things we rearrange, trying to make a difference. Reach down, deep down, look at the sky of another town. Listen well, the wind will tell you something good is in the air. Oh, life is bigger than just one. Oh, but one can make a difference. Stand up, find out what it's all about. See it all, stand tall, be there to catch them when they fall. Reach out and stand down, find out what it's all about now. See it all, stand tall, be there to catch them when they fall. Life is bigger than just one, but one can make a difference. Life is bigger than just one, but one can make a difference.